Hello and welcome to Stroke by Stroke. I have had a very good time playing with the apple barrel paints. They're from Plaid. They're craft paints, and you can get them at Walmart for very little money for a lot of paint, which is great. You can get the little bottles like this. I'm gonna leave this right here because the reason I set something here is the autofocus goes crazy if it doesn't have something to focus on. So, and I just put something there right now to focus on. So, but the colors that I got, I have Laguna, Admiral Blue, Cobalt Hue, and this was like, I think it was $2.97, I think, for 8 ounces. So that's actually a great deal. I also have Nutmeg Brown, Bright Yellow, Bright Red, Tuscan Red, and Pumpkin Orange. So I also got big things of black and, of course, white. So I thought I would play with those a little bit today. So I'm going to use my magenta. Artfinity liquid watercolor. And it's been very, very windy here today. Like scarily. So, but I'm going to go ahead and just do some color. Do a little blurp right there. And I'm going to use the white acrylic paint, maybe. Nope. Okay, it's just being slow to come out. There we go. And let's see here. What else do I want to do? Oh, let's make life interesting. I will also do some of the pumpkin orange, because orange and magenta should do something weird. I'm not sure quite how this will go, so. All right. And I'm going to use this Hake brush, which is wider by a little bit than the other kind of Hake brush I have. Once again, this was used with, what do you call it? Glaze. But I don't do pottery anymore. So let's just see what happens when you add water to these things. I bet that's going to be stained in a line and a dot. Oh, look, it's a heart. Well, that's actually some pretty colors, though. Kind of like those together. And I had not put water on the surface before I started this. Okay. Now I'm going to come in here with a brush like this, which is a size 12 filbert. I'm going to move some of this acrylic paint around. You can tell it's not nearly as liquid, of course, as the ink that I was using before. But it does some really fun stuff nonetheless. I'm going to use my water bottle and spritz a little. And I'm going to use a little bit of this purple mist, White Nights. Just like right there. And this is one of my granulating colors, so I don't know if it'll granulate or not, but we're gonna try. Well, let's see what happens if we use the acrylic ink at the same time. And last but not least, some of the jet black. Or a lot of the jet black, as the case may be. I really like how that just spreads. There it goes, look at that. It's an interesting, like, surface tension reaction. And I think it's beautiful. And of course I have to use my paper towels because, you know, gotta move stuff around like that. I really do like the magenta and orange together. I think that's quite lovely. And this is a silicone shaper. And this is kind of a mindfulness activity for me. Just because when I'm doing this, pretty much nothing else exists. And it's just me and the way the paint is moving on the paper. You know, I'm just using an angled brush. This is a size 8. And no water on it. And I'm just moving the paint. Gonna spritz again. And let's see what happens if I use my hair dryer. This is a different silicone shaper here. Wow, that did some really fun stuff. Now, let's spritz again and see. And the paints that I got, all of them, are the matte colors. So, right here. You could get them in satin or glossy, but I thought matte would probably be better for my purposes. I think I'm going to finish this image with, what do I think would look good? I think black. I'm going to use black ink. I'm going to use my microline pens, and I'm going to use, I think, an 02. No, I think I'll go a little bit bigger than that. Let's see, what's an 05? Yeah. All right. And now I'm just going to come in here. The felt tip pen is having a hard time with the matte paint, so I'm gonna make up a little bit of the paint, the black. And use my liner brush. There it is. There's more than one way to skin a cat or paint a tree. And now I'm going to come in with some gold. I'm going to turn this thumbprint kind of into a little bit of a moon. It's a little teeny tiny, it's a 1/8, 1/8 little angle brush here. And so I'm just gonna come in here and blend these in a little bit more. And then just one last thing. It's actually a little bit bigger, I think. I'm not sure. Okay. Well, this one is done, and I thank you for joining me. And this has been Stroke by Stroke. As always, do what makes you happy, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. I will see you in the next video.